We need to talk about the word Lord, L-O-R-D. If you come from England, from the UK as I do, you're used to the idea of the House of Lords. That's part of the government. And the lords there are people of rank in the sense that they have an inherited title, they have property, sometimes are wealthy, sometimes are not, but they don't mean that they are God. And so we have to dispel the appallingly confusing conception that if you say Lord of Jesus, you're saying that he's God. That's absolutely false. And you can show your friends very easily. You see, the fact is simply, from the quotation that Carlos has there on the screen, John 20:28, Thomas says, what is the meaning of my Lord in that famous phrase, my Lord and my God? My Lord is not my God, Yahweh, because you cannot in Hebrew say my Yahweh. That's a language monstrosity. I like that. No one ever says my Yahweh or our Yahweh. So, my Lord means my dear Lord, my dear Master, that's exactly right, my Messiah Lord. And then, of course, Thomas goes on to see that if you've seen Jesus, you've seen the Father. That's to say, they're not the same person. No son is the same person as his Father. That's incredible. No, in seeing and hearing Jesus, you were hearing the words of God who inspired those words. This is not difficult. But we've made it, in fact, theologians from the 2nd and 5th to the 5th centuries made this impossibly difficult. They then had the gall to say, you ordinary people, you laymen, you're not smart enough to understand these mysteries, so we'll be guardians of you. You pay us, and we'll explain these impossible mysteries to you. That's a fraud. It's time for the public in this information age to wake up and say, I'm going to work this out for myself with the help of the best authorities I can find, certainly. So, my Lord is Adoni for Jesus. Psalm 110:1 will yet change the face of theology, and it should have done more so already. It's the standard text for describing the position of Jesus currently at the right hand of the Father. He's very elevated, but he's not on a par totally with God. I'll tell you why. You're reading the Hebrew there, you see Ne'um Yahweh. There it is, that word Lord, L-O-R-D. Next word is to my Lord. Hebrew is reading there, Ladoni. Please get this clear. Adoni in the Hebrew Bible occurs 195 times. It never, ever means God. About 10 times of those 195 times, it means an angel who is a superior Lord. But most of the time, it's a royal title. You get my Lord the King. You get my Lord Esau, my Lord Abraham. Sarah calls Abraham, my Lord. Please understand this. You must look up the Hebrew. The Strong's Concordance is not going to do it for you even. These are things that you can ask a rabbi or get some serious study into this. But that second Lord of the Psalm, which governs like an umbrella the whole of the New Testament, describing Jesus in his elevated position, that second Lord is Adoni, my Lord, with a little L. You're being scammed by your translation if you have a capital L on there. If your translations read capital L, little O-R-D, they're lying to you, not deliberately. They haven't done the homework. If you had A-D-O-N-I, that would mean deity, capital L, little O-R-D. However, when you have Adoni, it always means, my Lord, a superior who is not God. Please teach your children that and they'll never get confused. There's only one God, that's the Father. John 17:3, 1,300 times God means the Father in the Bible, never means a Trinity. So Adoni is my Lord Messiah, little L. Change it in your Bible, cross it out, and all will become clear.